Hello? Okay, much better. Um, yeah, it was probably about 2.5 months ago, I think, since I booted this thing up and decided to just start streaming for no reason, I guess. Um, and yeah, I I've only streamed like Arceus on Twitch during the past few times, I guess. Well, that is all that there is, I guess. Um, I'm not even sure who else is in the chat because pretty I'm I'm pretty sure that I was pretty quiet about this. Like um I totally didn't plan this, and I doubt that um there'd be anyone. Yeah, I really doubt there'd be anyone who's watching right here. Uh, but I really have no idea what I plan on doing today. I could always boot up Arceus again and just start playing a bit more, I guess. But uh, I feel like perhaps like I don't know. I actually saw one of my students just they're doing a life update of sorts. So, but it's not like I do have anything or anyone who's willing to kind of just watch me ramble, especially since I'm not a regular and I sure as heck don't have plans to make this a job or so, I guess. Things really did get really busy the past few weeks, um, especially since the last I streamed. During the period, I think I remember it was already 4 weeks into the semester back then, and assignments that it was supposed to start piling up by about the following week after that. So it was just a mix of about just grading assignments here and there, and let's just say, well, I didn't really do a good job though. Yeah, still getting used to the controls over here. Yeah, gotta get used to them. Mm, yeah, it's been a hectic ride more or less. While I was away, well, classes happened, and well, I feel like I think at this point I can say at this point for after having taught as a lecturer in college for about 2 years or so, the recent semester it was pretty challenging. It was the most challenging that um that I've gone through, more or less. It really was. I guess in some way, like personally, I do feel like I'm broken inside a bit here and there, but it started to show a lot during the during the whole time I was teaching the previous semester, or mostly towards the second half of it, and um, well, it's already end of the semester, and I just finished grading of the work, I guess. So um, yeah, well, that happened, and I just feel that maybe I'll be frank that I kind of do feel a bit lost as to what I intend on doing later on, because well, um, there were plans for me to be able to head on overseas, hopefully by about next year, but well, things happened, plans got dashed, and it's kind of like a rambling space right now. I guess like no one's gonna really watch this, but I feel that perhaps who knows if someone would listen through the recording. I guess they might reach out to me. Who would even know? Uh, so because I'm not really gonna be heading out overseas next year or so. Um, my dad told me that I should you know um just started in a local university here again for my masters. Well, the thing is, I'm still without a master's, and I'm already lecturing at the college, which is a pretty far stretch. And if that were my life going forward, I don't think I'll be able to sustain myself with what I already know and what qualifications I already have. So yeah, well, there's that. And so yeah, that just means that going forward, um, I'm gonna be a student again after about 10 months since I dropped out from the previous master's course that I went to the previous time. Yeah, that's really it. And I feel that um, well, it's it's been tough for me to get really in the mood for a lot of things these days. I even feel that even back then, back then, I do feel that there was a little bit of a difficulty at times whenever I did intend on perhaps um, just try and learn something new, for the sake of it. You know, there were times back then that um, I thought maybe just because there's something interested me, I could just sit down and I could learn stuff. There weren't really many worries for me to distract me from you know just taking up some book or some online course, or just indulge myself in something else that's not relevant to what I'm studying at the moment. Especially since I'm in the computing field. Well, um, it feels more like a compulsion more than a voluntary thing. It's more of an obligation thing. Yeah, it feels like more of an obligation thing than voluntary at times. It, and lately, I've also felt like I think I've got a confession to make. I really am not doing so well. No, um, noggin wise. To put it very vaguely, like I went off to kind of just see a counselor. Yesterday. I I had myself broke down a few times, and I definitely I could feel myself slowly burning myself out, and it it was no joke. Like in the recent semester, I had about 27 hours of classes to handle, and that in itself, plus the total number of students that I had to deal with, it would I don't actually even know. Don't even ask me. Like, how did I even actually um get through all this in the first place anyway? Like, it still boggles me, that I'm still alive somehow, and I've just finished penning down the last of the work that I have to submit. Really, it kind of boggles the mind somehow. I kind of just wish I knew if I actually did a good job during the previous semester. Oh man, um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's hold on. Let me just take a sip of something first. Yeah. Sorry about that. Just had a sip of tea a bit. Um, like I said, it's been very challenging to handle those classes and all, and there were a lot of challenges here and there trying to keep up with everyone, and I felt like I might have slacked a little bit more than I would have liked to. I guess it's just a case of like me not being able to um properly manage myself and regulate my emotions. I guess it it does kind of suck knowing that you're at this point where um, you're stuck at crossroads, and yet you don't really have that much of much time to make a decision on which path to take. I really have no plans to for this stream, for whatever comes ahead of me, like interest wise. So I feel like I don't really know exactly what I sort of just enjoy anymore. Aside from just the regular teaching, I'm talking about what I plan on pursuing. That's the big thing, cause well, I guess maybe it's just me being exposing myself to all all the negativity a little bit too much, or some of it is really been unavoidable. I guess yeah, it's probably just me and my emotions. I guess I felt like ever since we got into lockdown, like perhaps about 2.5 years ago, people have been stuck at home, and at least well over on this side of the world over here, I feel that the noise it has been too much. I know people have a lot to let go of their chest, and rightfully so at times. But I just feel that throughout this time, it's kind of conditioned us to only really know how to vent and talk about all these events going forward that are just depressing. Like I don't exactly even know um, whether people actually know when not to let steam off or so, or any of the like. I don't I don't get it actually. I don't get it anymore. Like there's always a reason to pretty much antagonize someone, or I guess not be grateful for something, and to many people, I get it. I really do get it. It's been hard to even find the bright side of things whenever something bad happens, especially those who were who were very very unlucky throughout the whole of last year. Like I do know a few friends who have been hit badly, and one in particular, yeah, one friend in particular had it terribly rough. When such that now he's the only one in the family that's left. Like, well, COVID has done no favors for us. You guys can't really see me right now, but I feel like I could actually start bawling out at any moment over here. I Oh boy. Well, it's the toll it has, that I guess I get the stuff that I end up exposing myself to. Well, uh, pretty much did a number on me, and what how I tend to act and think about certain things right now. And just looking at it also, I feel that aside from all the complaining and all, um, people have been looking at ways to try to recoup their losses, and also do a lot of scummy things, I guess. Like, have you ever thought about how it is that some entrepreneurs are asses for just making up solutions for a non-existent problem? Like, well, I know Scott when it comes to entrepreneurship as a whole, I guess. But when when it comes to more or less just trying to make a business out of what you plan on doing, right? The ideal sort of scenario, or the ideal sort of process, should have been that a solution is derived for a problem that needs solving, like the problem that already exists in the first place. So I feel like that should have been the way, but lately I feel that people have just been sorting, looking, seeking out ways to just pretty much they develop something that's cool and all, but in the end, for it to be relevant, problems have to be made. Like, I I don't get it either. And this is just with technology alone. Like, recently, when I proctored the exams, I had three exams to proctor. Two of them I had to I was supposed to use an AI proctor system, I guess. The thing literally just is just called AI proctor, and well, I don't know if I can't say that it is one of those solutions that are like just there, and then looking for problem right after that. Like, the intention is there, all well and good. It's just, well, the complications that arises when people use this software. I feel that it doesn't feel worth it to go through all the stress. Like, I could sense that for some of my students who like, for those who actually did okay with with the software, then, well, there isn't really much issue with them. But the ones who were badly affected, right? I feel that it comes hand in hand, especially how it is for anyone who's supposed to adopt a certain new technology or so. Like, there will be resistance, but sometimes people have to admit that the resistance to going into that sort of technology, it is warranted sometimes. especially in this case with proctored exams and all. I don't feel that it's right to add on unnecessary stress to students who should be solely focusing on their on the exams and nothing else. Like if a system actually works, it should just work. Like that being said, also the way how we proctor things as well here in my college, well, I wouldn't say it's foolproof. Like I guess like it really does it does give gray areas, and there are issues with the usual way how we proctor via Zoom and all. So well, yeah, there is a problem to be solved, I guess, but the amount of stress it induces the whole system thing, suddenly just breaking down or wiping the whole progress, for the exam, all that, it doesn't really that many favors, I guess. But that's just a short chapter, and my college is going to be heading down into the full time face to face next semester, which is it's the 5th of August right now as I'm as I'm recording this. So yeah, at the end of this month, when the new semester starts again, we're gonna go head on back to having things like how it used to be back in the old days, physically, lectures, practical sessions, tutorials, all that. Everything all will be physical. But that's just with the state of things, that are going on. The number of students that I've had last semester would probably be the largest I've had in a very, very long time, or for the whole my career, to be very frank. Like the last time that I had that many students had so many students was during the first time when I first took up the job back in August 2020. Like during that time, I had about 89 and 11 hits. It was about 100 hits or so. And this year, it peaked up. Like early in January, I had a short semester to handle, and that class was already about 112 hits. This time round, it's that batch plus about another 20, 20 more, I guess. 20 more, and a few of them I had to see twice. So, oh wait, and then there is also another 20 from another cohort. So altogether, there were about 150 or 160 hits in total that I had to see throughout the recent semester, and yeah, it's been challenging, especially I guess maybe there are things that will irritate me to completely no end. Like a good teacher will always say that that there aren't any favorites, like, or there aren't any there's no one that they absolutely hate the most. Everyone is loved equally. It should be the way to give give undedicated attention to each and every one. But I feel that this time round, I felt like I had my favorites, and also those which whom I kind of just guessed they were acting up and just loathe them, I guess. Like I really don't know how the system is like in other countries when it comes to work and all that, but to me, when someone enters college, like they're out of school, they want to continue with their education into college, and they want to take further steps to pursue their dreams, to maybe pursue a job that they like, or if it means that they get out of this place, then so be it. There's that as well. Or there are simply those who come from other countries even, and want to learn from the colleges around here from where I'm at. I feel that, well, there should really be some sense of integrity. There should really be some sense of whatever it is that people need to um, really just take note of. What is that called? Yeah, everyone, whenever people go to college, independence, there should really be a thing. Like, well, for us as educators in the tertiary education industry, we're more of being facilitators for our students, rather than be really just some instructor that you are firing back in school or in some other center. It doesn't really work that way. In college, yeah, independence, there should really be a thing, and the honors should really be on all students, to just do their due diligence. And we're just here if there are any issues that come about, and we'll try to help out as much as we can. But I feel that maybe the over reliance on the educators to just spoon feed everyone and all that has kind of spoiled a big chunk of the people. Like, there really isn't any drive anymore to just sort out anything that's, yeah, there's no drive to sort out anything that kind of interests them, because there isn't really that interest in the first place. People are just there to either just get their money, just be rich, or they're just there because there are folks at home wish them to, or whoever else that is directing them to live out their life, I guess. Which in any case, I can't really blame that at all, because different households have different issues, I guess. But pushing yourself to do something that you don't like, especially in college, it's hard. Like, I've been there before, especially during my previous masters. Like, to go to college, usually you need to have a game plan I guess. Like, you don't just go in hoping that that you suddenly just like something, I guess. But I don't know. I might be ignoring some successful people who are just who did find their path in college. Like, they started off being lost, but they found their way. But I don't know, man. Like, it just doesn't feel like there's any incentive anymore to kind of just entertain themselves with whatever. I don't know what I'm saying, honestly. I really need a break. Like, I guess this technically counts as my break, but I really have no idea to be very frank. Like, a break hasn't really felt like a break since the idea of a break actually that came about in my head. I feel that for a lot of us, that we all feel the same way. It's just because, well, we've all been stuck at home for the most part for the recent 2 years or so, And usually when people take a break, it's usually taking a break from like maybe their workplace, or maybe it's just taking a break from people who drives them nuts or drives them off the wall. For me, taking a break does sometimes mean taking a break from my studies or from my work, but it also means that they're taking a break from seeing the people at home, the ones who love me, but unfortunately, well, sometimes it just think we just have different opinions. That's all I can say. And for the most part, for the whole of last year, when all of us were cooped up, when Delta was a thing, when Delta was a thing that was killing thousands, millions, billions of people. I could feel myself slowly getting insane by the day. That's how I ended up dropping out of my course. Like, there was no way that I could make it out alive without having my own mind intact. And yet today, I still feel myself slipping still, like as if I were back in my studies again from the last time. And it just kind of shows that I do have some. I do feel guilty a bit with however much that I I ended up doing just so that I'm able to keep myself together. I think well, this pretty much feels like a life update, more or less, and just me renting my hoods off. So, yeah. With that aside, I've got about a month break of so it's like no wait, I can't really say it's a break because well, um, let's just say someone else is someone one of my recent students is probably going to get stuck with a research paper, I guess, and just think about it, it makes me go nuts because code O triple one. Hey, thanks for following. I appreciate it. uh, yeah, you came in at a very awkward time. I'm just basically rambling about my head off. It it's more of like a life update plus whatever I feel like doing later on in the process, I guess. Um, how's your day been? PG-13. More or less. Hey, Stefan. What's up? Uh, nothing really that much here, to be honest. Like I didn't exactly plan anything for today. Yeah, there's really no plan going into this. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing later. Even like who knows? Maybe I might end up just playing a few rounds. I guess a bit here and there. No inappropriate topics. Yeah, no inappropriate topics. Don't worry about it. Like, no kings and crap. Um, it's more like a life update of sorts at the moment that I know. Like, let me just say. Stefan, for your class, well, since you're here, right? Well, um, can I just say that one of you guys managed for one of the two papers. I don't want to spoil it, but but yeah, one of the two papers, someone has got a full score, and yeah, that kind of caught me off guard. Like, um, I haven't had that in a very long time. Definitely a very long time. uh, no names, no names. Definitely no names. Like I know who you're guessing, but let's just keep it at that. If we ever meet in person, you there would. Uh, I'm not gonna reveal it on the stream. Like I don't plan to. But if we ever meet in person, then perhaps I'll tell you. But not tonight. Definitely not tonight. uh, I'm sorry. That's too many rules. I'm gonna break. um. So well, at least for this whole period, I've got the time off, and I'm running off to Singapore in the middle of this month. So, uh, yeah, it's kind of like a long deserved holiday. I don't exactly know how I talked my parents into this, but yeah, during this period, I'll basically be off. Like I'll be out of the country and all, just going on a solo trip. Hey, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you coming. Thanks for coming anyway. So yeah, I'll be heading down to Singapore just to cool off my head, I guess, and perhaps kind of just do my own just do my own exploration and be out of the country at least. I know. uh, no worries, no worries, code, no worries. We're all screw ups here anyway. I think yeah, definitely. I definitely do. It's been a challenging semester, and it's not gonna get any easier going forward. I guess. I don't know how your juniors are gonna turn out, but hopefully they turn out all right. Um, Still, I can't wait to uh, come in to see what's installed for me when I get started teaching again next semester. Like it's gonna be a new experience for me. I guess having everything physically again, because I started my teaching career during the pandemic. You see, well, a lot of the teachers or the lectures that you see, um, yeah, I'm also gonna start at on the 29th. Yeah, my classes, the classes I'm teaching will start on the 29th as well. Yeah, so um, for everyone else that you might think of, especially your own teachers, when the pandemic started, they had to adapt to having everything online and being in the square box or so. But for me, I started off that way. So this has been my status quo since day one of my job. So it's kind of awkward for me to even say this. I guess like I still have yet to find. Well, I know one because I've got a colleague who started off teaching teaching this year, but apart from that, I don't really know anyone else who started their teaching career during the pandemic, or at least during the start of the pandemic, even. So it'd be interesting to find out how many who else actually went through the same thing as well. Yeah, I think I've got nothing else to sustain myself if I kept my life update like this. Yeah, let's just go ahead and let's go ahead and just start playing some stuff. I guess I've got my Switch connected, and yeah, just waiting on my controller to play around. You're looking forward to to a class more than 10 people. I think your cohort should already be good enough. Yeah, your cohort it should already be more than 10 people. But I feel that for your datacom class, I think that would be the only class that you have whereby you still have your seniors to accompany you, I guess. So like there are going to be 27 hits in that class again. So yeah, data communications. um, I has anyone actually watched the Pokemon Presents 2 days ago? Like, I don't know if anyone here in the chat or if you Stefan actually saw it or whatever. Oh, it's just probably there are only two viewers here, so it's alright. It's probably just you and me and some other person. But yeah, the Pokemon Presents like they're releasing a new generation this year, so yeah, they released another video to kind of just talk about the new games that are coming out at the end of this year. And the thing I still remember very aptly in my mind, it's like, it's, it's Pooper. Like, how do I put this? They made a Wooper, they made a Wooper look like poop. Okay, so maybe I'll just hold on. Let me just go ahead and change the category so people will know that I'm actually playing this right now rather than just rambling crap. Okay, changed. So yeah, as I was saying, they're releasing a new version of Wooper this generation, and it looks like poop. That's all I can say. Actually, now that I'm here, I'm just basically gonna run about playing about, trying to get into outbreak after outbreak. So it's gonna be a pretty boring gameplay here because I haven't really got a story to run off with. I've already completed the whole story, so or at least I haven't actually had any patience to finish up the rest of the game yet. So it's more or less just casually messing around. Anyway, with the new generation and all, yeah, there's apparently a new variant of Wooper, and people have been calling it Pooper ever since. I'm here for this one. Yeah, maybe I'll just run off there. Where is it? Ah, yeah, it's right there. So, Stefan, how have your exams been? Aside from the two of those that you had with me, how were they? Sajara was a mess. it's just more of like, it's those are just compulsory subjects that the MOHE decided that it's necessary, but it's not unique to Malaysia, I guess. Like not in the sense what that they teach. It's like uh, for every university, I guess like there are some universities that require you to take certain classes unique to that location. Like I remember my dad they're telling me that when he was in Canada, he had to take French classes. So it's like I guess in every country there'll be there will be subjects that students just don't like and aren't related. How am I not getting any of them here? I guess it's yeah, you did an SPM. Well, uh actually I don't even know anymore. Like, oh wait, yeah, I think you did the same SPM as Sejarah as I did, but I don't know about what those after you are actually studying at the moment. Like what sort of thing that got conjured up in their Sejarah textbooks. Okay, no Chinese. Sejarah, in a sense, I feel that it's one of those things that I feel that well, I I don't know because it sounds to me that regardless of whatever history that we end up learning in our Sejarah class, right, there will be those who aren't really so so into history as a whole. I can even imagine that if we learn something about the Gregorian history back then, or anything that has to do with like say if someone would suddenly just talk about my stream overlays. Ah yeah thanks. I didn't draw this though. I you can head on to let me see if this works. Yeah, she you can head over to this person over on Fiverr. I got all my stream overlays and stream assets from her, and a few other art assets. So yeah, she did all the assets. She's done all the assets, and let's just say as like it's a long story on how I got all this. I know. So I paid for the designs. Yeah, I paid for the designs. Essentially, the cash that I get for teaching you guys, I'd say I'm probably a bit foolish to sometimes just pay so much for some things which are not really really of not really a necessity, I guess. Like it's good quality stuff. Yeah, I do agree. Ooh, this is. Well, on Fiverr, it's like well, I feel that for anyone who goes onto Fiverr to buy anything, it's it's like a mixed bag, like, it's like you don't even know who you get. But when I went down to Fiverr, and when I Lucy is one of those the first few people that I met. So I kind of guess I guess I got lucky that I found someone who's actually they're pretty good with their craft. Well, she didn't design the character though. Like she just drew this for for use for the stream, and then also for some other stuff like some of my profile pictures and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of some chances as well. Yeah, pretty much illustrated my concept. I can't draw it for the life of me, so this is what I this is what I can get from it with just by consulting someone else, like to draw stuff for me. Okay, time to just release all the chances that I just caught, because I suck at just releasing and clearing my boxes. I wanted the whole theme to kind of resemble a bit of like how I like my love for Plants vs Zombies as one, and also just surrounding the theme of of how my character is over here, like just being around in the garden of sorts. There's a lot to it actually, like how I conjured up this character here, as well as also that Snoopy by the side there holding that whiteboard. Yeah, like personally, I didn't come to love all this at first. I'm more of a casual games player, more or less just like back then. If you met me, I would have probably just just stuck with just playing Plants vs Zombies on my phone. That's really just what I play a lot back then. I still do now, but at least I've branched out into other things, and discovered a few things about myself here and there. So it's like, yeah, the whole thing, the whole background I have over here, it's just gonna squat here wait for a distortion to pop up. Yeah, so the thing behind the background is just to emulate the lawn checkerboard pattern that you find in Plants vs Zombies, that kind. And I conjured up this owl character that I have possible over right here. I conjured him up the surrounding a lot of things about myself, including my own occupations. So that's why over here it kind of it has some elements of like like some classroom elements, like the blackboard over there, and more or less just the character overall. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Listen, I only conjured up this. I only conjured up my owl character for about last year, I guess. Like it's still he's still relatively new. Like before that, I haven't got this devil around before, but that somehow life got me to do this. While we're all stuck at home, we all do stupid stuff. I ended up getting a silly owl to run off online, I guess. Um, yeah, now, well, it's wait, who else is in the chat? Still about two. So it's just two. There are two people still. Um, I plan on getting a little bit, a few more, I guess. Like a few more things on the stream layout. Like I don't exactly know what other games that I can end up playing because my interests are also a little bit a bit skewed there to, like, not really they're focused so much on RPGs and all that. And I get dizzy with some games very easily. So games that are like, Counter Strike or anything that's first person shooter related usually doesn't go well by me. So that's the variety that I unfortunately can't really touch. Genshin. People have mentioned Genshin. Kept I keep I keep forgetting it every time I search it up. Genshin Impact, right? I remember one of my friends, they're getting into it, and I don't know. It's like, well, I'm very picky with the games I play as well. So, yeah, I'm just looking at some images right over here on Google Images. I don't know. I don't think this is something that I get myself into. Like I know one of my friends is overly obsessed with this game, but not no offense to the game, whatever. It's just it I don't know. It doesn't look like something that I would get into. A lot of flashing lights. No, it's not about the flashing lights. It's not like I have epilepsy or anything like that. Like, at least I hope I don't have epilepsy. But it's more of like, the motion sickness that I get induced from just watching watching first play shooter games in the life. I should really head up. So yeah, actually, this game could have had the potential to make me go dizzy a lot, but it does. It's not really so fast paced that it will throw me off balance. But there are times when I feel nauseous if I do too many things too fast. But as far as the flashing lights, no problems there at the moment. I'm not even colorblind, so yeah, so that's a plus. What about you? You're into the gaming scene as well, right? Like I noticed that from a few of the stories that I've seen from you. Well, that's yeah, you're pretty active in like the esports scene, right? Nothing wrong, totally. Competitive Valorant. Ah, okay, okay, all right. I don't want to pretend I know what it is. I'm gonna go search it up. Valorant. Yeah, it's a first-person shooter. So yeah, I don't think it's something that I can get into even personally. Yeah, yeah, it's a. Okay, okay. Yeah, kind of reminds me of Counter Strike. Actually, or I'm I'm gonna sound like a boomer like this, but Counter Strike's the only game that comes to mind whenever I think about first-person shooter games, and that was like back when I was in primary school when and some of my friends were playing it. Yeah, girls like to play somehow, surprisingly. Well, games don't discriminate against age. I guess the people who made the game did a good job at attracting not just guys but girls as well, and whoever else in between. Very cartoonish. Yeah. Speaking of cartoons, yeah, I tend to get to all the light-hearted stuff, and also the games I play are also pretty cartoony and stuff like that. But definitely not the Lego series, because that's those are one of those games that I just cannot stand just watching for 10 minutes. Uh, Definitely enables beginners FPS players to get get into rather than CS. Yeah. I feel like that's nice. There used to be a cyber cafe in Taylor's actually. Like it's so good. I guess the dizziness kind of restricts you from playing some really good games still. Yeah, unfortunately. Uh, yeah, there was a cyber cafe in Taylor's before the pandemic started. You see, but back then, if I remember correctly, because when Taylor said they had the esports club erected, right? That was erected by one of my juniors back when I was doing my undergrad, and he managed to help get a cyber cafe going up just for competitive gaming, I guess. I don't exactly know the details. I've never really used their facility before, but it was a thing back then, and it was where I think wait, was it A&W, or uh was it Subway? It wasn't Subway. It wasn't Subway. It was beside A&W, but it was beside, no, not beside A&W. It was beside Family Mart actually. That was where it was back then, and I remember there's some of those there who were there. They're basically training over there, basically playing games like that. I guess. So dry because there's no physical event. Well, hopefully when things go physical again the next semester, things will start picking up the pace. I don't know whether it's gonna come back anymore, since it was a thing. Like, it's not that it's never been a thing; it was a thing right now. So to get it back again, it kind of I don't know how much work is going to need to be put to get that back in. Because I remember when the cyber cafe first became a thing, I don't even remember the name of the place, so don't quote me on it. Um, could be, but I remember that it wasn't the chancellor. It was one of the high ups there who actually, like, how sometimes when a new facility opens up in Taylor's, they have someone from the higher ups make a, not a speech, but a small like a foreground sort of essay thing. I don't remember what the thing is called. Uh, I remember no, it's not a formal letter. It's like it's something like that, but it's not called a formal letter. I don't think it's called a formal letter. Basically, one of the higher ups who chipped in to write stuff for the on on commemoration of the cyber cafe's the opening, right? He did he the tone that he gave, right, was more of a reminder and concern to make sure that students don't get too engrossed with just gaming all the way, rather than that being of a pure celebration, I guess. Like, how some places, when some things come up, people only talk about good things, and, like, I'm happy to announce that this and this open, or I hope that this and this will bring much benefit, stuff like that. The letter that whole thing kind of felt like a the tone it just felt different. Like, it felt more of a concern. Yeah, that's all I can say. But that was a long time ago. That was like back in 2018, and I think last last year. Yeah, I think it took all the way until last year for the whole thing to be killed. Who knows? Who knows? Like, what do the? Oh wait, I was gonna ask whether any of the restaurants actually give a portion of their earnings to the university or not for doing their business there, but I don't know. It's down here. Let me just say, no. Back when you guys did come into to my classes and all, it felt fun, at least, to actually get to see you guys come in. Like, at least those of you who did come, it felt like the atmosphere that actually did feel alive somewhat, I guess. Oh. Whoops. It did feel like, as I was saying, it did feel alive somewhat. So it didn't exactly peak like how it was back in the first few weeks. I know, back when everyone just came in just because. But yeah, at least when you and, like, with Muzaki, with Oscar and the rest, when you guys are around, it kind of felt as if there were. I guess. I don't like things to be too formal, you see. So that's why how I approach things as well, or how I present myself, isn't really much of the. I tend not to be too professional, like, look too atas, as I call it. Like, I wanted to be like the same feeling back when I first started college back then. Like, I know I did mention that I I started off as a foundation student over at Taylor's, I know, but before that, I did get a chance to study A level somewhere else, and in that college, I had a lecturer who was 24 during that time. So the way how he approached his lessons and the way how he was with us was pretty. It was pretty lax, you know. Like he didn't want us to call him sir in the first place. Oh wait, there's a distortion count. Where is it? Okay, right there. Okay, let's run off there. So yeah, I had a lecturer who was 24, and the way how he approached us in classes and all that, right? It was refreshing to see at least, you know, because also before then, I think that we were all just how to say. We were all used to older lecturers and their antics, but having a younger lecturer and different set of antics, you know, to approach things, that's first for us. That's one thing I kind of liked personally. So, and I wanted to it feels refreshing, and also it kind of removes that blockade from, like, you know, being awkward around lectures, you see, because more than ever I feel that I feel that more than ever I feel like more than ever, you know, especially during the pandemic when everyone's behind cameras, and also, like, you know, in classes as well, we don't tend to turn on our cameras during lessons, so it's not like we're able to elicit out the sort of interaction like we can naturally gain from, like, you know, when we do classes physically. So I wanted to make it easier for students to, you know, take the initiative to actually ask me questions and stuff like that. So that's why it was never in my mind to to appear so formal and have, like, you know, formalities, stuff like that. Like, I wanted that feeling to just be like, you know, someone just wants to help you get through a class. That's it. But I do get it. Like, I think that the one time when I met the other lecturers in diploma level, or at least the ones in charge of diploma and IT courses, they're all older than me. So I think that I'm the youngest lecturer that you ever meet for the time being. You know, it's not bad. I feel that I guess. For them, I feel like this is something that I'll probably a problem that I will face in about 10 years time or so, you know. But maybe when I down the line when I hit my 30s or so, this sort of thing might not come as easily, you know. Like I might be harder to approach just because of the age gap and stuff like that. Hello. No, not hiding from the storm. It's basically in the game, right? Sometimes they call it space-time distortion. So the thing that happens here is that there's some of these spaces that will come in and they bring in non-native species that they're from different places, I know. So during that period, all the Pokemon here that goes havoc, I know. So that's why you see all them starting to come about with intended to attack me, like that. Oops, missed the ball. yeah, as I was saying, I think the problems that your other lecturers are having when approaching you guys, I feel like this is something that I might encounter down the line when I get older, because you know the age gap is something that I feel that that would affect me either way. Like how we relate to each other might be an issue. The experiences that we go through, like it's gonna be different, essentially. So it's really. Yeah, so I guess at that age, right, that's the only real thing you can do, unless he's also one of those who knows your lingo and also talks a bit like you. I think that he's the one who's gonna see all 27 of you in one go. So I don't know how he's gonna handle you guys as well as your seniors at the same time. I don't know. Items are there. Nowhere to hide. Oh wait, there's one. I'm just gonna say this. It really feels a bit much, you know. Yeah, to have to see you guys at the same time for two subjects in one go. Like if it were just one at a time, that would have been a much better pace, you know, rather than making than seeing guys for too many times at once. I really don't know. Like, I've never had that feeling of how it was to see the same lecture for two subjects in the same semester. Yeah, you gotta have that mental fortitude. Okay, I think my job is done here. Just put this stuff away. Okay. Sphere. I could go for it. It's right there. So stuck here. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be pretty boring because all I'm doing is just mindlessly they're catching Pokemon and seeing if they turn up in a different color. That's all. That's all I'm doing over here at the moment. But yeah, that's all I've got. Signal these off. There's nothing there. I think I'll just pop into one camp, then after just the retreat back. Okay, now this is what I want to see. Yeah, head back here. Okay. Stunky. I'm definitely gonna have to run to here first. backstabbing now. Okay, so if I want to go next, Well, not. Well, nothing much again. uh, yeah, might as well just. Just I've actually thought about streaming Overcooked before, but I've usually never. I don't usually have my friends available to play with me. What more the usual playmate that I usually have at the moment. She's in Indonesia right now, and from what I remember, they blocked off Steam and a few other gaming sites over there actually. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah, Overcooked 2, yeah, it's a fun story. I've actually also got Overcooked All You Can Eat. Like I've only played the second version and also the All You Can Eat lah, but yeah. I've I've beaten the game solo before, but with someone else, uh, still not there, not yet at least. Yeah, me too. I sure hope there is one soon. I know, like it's taking the longest time possible. It takes two. No, let me go search that real quick. Oh no, I've never heard of this game before. I'll go check it out later. Yeah, I'll go check it out later. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, okay. Yeah, see how it is. Then again, I am picky with all this, but then a suggestion is still a suggestion. I'll go look into it. I'll go look into it once I'm done with this. Sounds like that. You know, I think by the time you head into second year, you guys would start maybe starting off with web development. You know, so I feel like maybe this might be something that will be a lot more important for you guys, but it'll be it's a lot easier. It's definitely easier than what I thought. It's definitely easier than Java, like, you know, if you ask me. So I don't know. I think you're gonna have fun at that one as well. Just saying. I don't know. Do anything as a prerequisite before SEM starts. Let's see. Um, you have software project management. That one I have completely nothing to tell you to prepare. Nothing to suggest you to prepare, particularly because that's not in my field, so I can't say anything much from there. Datacom might require you to understand a little bit, to know some bits about computer architecture, but I think you still do just fine if you're going in from scratch. Database systems. This one here is something that you need as a prerequisite for a following semester. So make sure that like it's not listed as a prerequisite formally, but it's important. You know, just saying. So database systems is important. Principles of web development. That one you should get along just fine. But if you want to have a head start with it, right? Go look up on HTML and CSS resources. I know, like how to design websites, and also yeah, if it tickles your fancy, because HTML and CSS has a lot more to do with the aesthetics of a website. So I think that it'll do you good if you collect your thoughts on like what makes a good website and what makes you tick there are some bad websites out there, and what sort of ideas how can you improve it for on here and there. I'd say it's not really much of a prerequisite, but more of like something that you can apply with what you've learned from previous semesters. I know, like your HCI the course, as well as maybe a bit of what I thought you guys in OED, like, you know, if anything, it makes sense there. Like user interfaces. Yeah, like you're not going to be replicating user interfaces, but some good practices are, you know, like whatever feels right with yeah, with making them a certain way. Yeah. Okay. What else can I do here? Elegant overkill. Ah, nice. Okay, one more time. But I think the thing that might be of great importance is how you're gonna get to your internship, you know. But I have no idea what to suggest you to. I have not. I don't know what to suggest you at this time, you know. So you might want to wait till Mr. Sean says something, or I don't know. You can always look up for some extra skills, I know, to help um, get yourself be exposed to more things down the line, if you want it. I feel like it differs from person to person. Like there are some people who would still uh, like the job prospects than well than how it is with everything else. Working life isn't exactly the same as if yeah the working life doesn't really mean the same as what you study lah. But there are those who enjoyed work life more than they enjoyed the classes, and vice versa. The ones who end up falling out from what they study and started doing something else. So yeah, I'd say that just don't worry about it. Just go with the flow, and whatever happens, just take it as a learning experience. That's all I can say. Boss, this is internship we're talking about, so you're in it just for experience. So you don't have to worry if you screw up, cause that's usually the time when you get to learn when you screw up and how to bounce back from it. That's all I can say. Okay. Okay. Maybe they are just I thought of something that, aside from A&W and Subway that closed down and opened up again in a different area. It reminds me, there used to be a Pizza Hut as well, actually, like there used to be a Pizza Hut over at Taylor's as well, but it's very subpar. It was subpar it was subpar in the sense that, rather than have the full meal, like you can just, the menu was more than just limited. It was like, how do I put this? The menu was basically, the menu was basically, how I'd say, all those very large pizzas, but you only have like, well, there was that, but the only kind of portion that you can have, right, was like, how would say, hold on. Yeah, the only portion that you had was an extra large pizza, but you only have like a slice of it, like 1/6 of it. So it's not even like a full meal that they're sort of offering. Yeah, it only lasted a year, I think. Why does it seem that Oscar knows so much? Know so many people who know so much from from the old days. Yeah, the menu somewhat did suck because there weren't really that much to begin with. But still, it was still pizza, lah, So back then when the thing opened, I was in my first year of undergrad. So that was my go-to place whenever I just wanted pizza. I think it's you since you talk so much. Oh dear, you guys are poking fun at each other right now. Buttermilk chicken superior. What else did they open up, yeah? I think that was it. Like, I remember that there was like Tea Life and all that, but is it I don't remember if Tea Life is open. It's still a thing right now, or if it's long gone already. I just I didn't care to notice because I don't normally take Tea Life myself. Boba tea. You gotta admit, Tea Life is still cheaper than Starbucks any day. Starbucks is still gonna be expensive. So, I mean, you take what you can get, lah. To feel for the choco. Yeah, sure. I agree. Dom spends like 16 or 17 for chocolate that I hope that's not routine though. Echo now. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. The cheapest price they got. Actually, come to think of it, when I go to Starbucks, I also normally only take the signature chocolate, which is about 15 ringgit or so, I think. Like, that's really just it. I don't normally go for their coffee. Not that I hate coffee, but then it's never my go-to. Overpriced. I guess. I guess so. The mini cocktail. Okay. Oh dear. Exam finished already lah. Like, isn't exam season over for all of you? The randomizing century. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Yes, everything is finished. And what is he replying to? After he reset, then gone. Getting all these follows out of nowhere. 5 viewers. Oh. Let me see if there's a. I'll just go evolve this in a bit. Aeon Market? Thank you for following, I appreciate it. Aeon Market. Never would I live the day to see. Wait. Aeon Market. Is this the official account? Like, wait, what the? Aeon Market. That is some weird. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Wait, really? Oh man. Thanks. Thanks for that though. Aeon Market. Actually, I don't know. I don't really know whether I'd be keen on doing this as a full-time affiliation job and all that. Like I've already, I don't know. Like affiliate. I mean, I'm flattered and all. But yeah, that's on Discord with them. So just sharing randomly. Ah, okay. Right. They're also DIT students. Okay. All right. Cool. Anyway, for those of you guys who are new, hi. I just play random games and do random crap on Twitch. That's all I gotta say. I'm just a stupid hoot. Pretend to be one online. Yeah, with this. Let me put it back first. Let me save this first, because I want to transfer something over to my Pokemon Bank. Like, I'm just checking through my storage here. I actually intend on keeping a copy of every species I get, in storage. Just just to collect some info about them a bit here and there. So I remember I didn't save up that electrode just now. So just want to make sure. Just want to make sure that's the one. Yeah, I don't have it, so I'll go transfer that one in a bit. And what else is there? Okay, sneezer. Okay. I'm gonna go exit from this game in a bit first, and yeah, I'm gonna do some transferring. I'm not a Pokemon fanatic. I'm just it's just my OCD ringing, you know. Like ever since they brought up this feature whereby you can keep stuff up and then also have a. Do I have Mario Kart? Not at the moment. My brother does have the game though, but I don't have it in my possession. I'm not too sure. I haven't actually found a reason to get it just yet, because I haven't found. I don't have any friends who actually owns the game, so I can't play the game offline with them. And I bought the Switch during the pandemic, so there hasn't been a time when I got to play my Switch with multiple people. That's fine. I'll go arrange these later, but sorry. But if you guys have Mario Kart, I don't mind playing if you guys on stream, like, you know, like at least if I do end up being free and all. Let's see. Do I have it with me? Yep. Okay. Nice. Sure. I'll go get the game then. Then at least we can play a bit somewhat. The Mario games are always like a staple for every Switch owner for some reason. But it's like I'm not the first one among my friends to have a Switch, but which Mario Kart? Actually, you know what? Why don't we just check it out right now? Like, we just check the store, the e-shop. Oh yeah, there's Mario Kart Deluxe 8. Let's go check it out. Let's go ahead and search it up. Mario Kart. Okay, there's Mario Kart 8 only, and then there's the Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. But this one isn't something that you play docked. If I remember correctly, it's handheld. Like you have to play around to do all this here. Yeah. I mean, it's just one easy game. Haven't re- I don't normally spend my money on games, so I don't mind getting one or two this year. Actually, I am already planning to get the new Pokemon Gen 9 games anyway, but I can still add one more, no problem. But yeah, if there is a reason for me to own any of the Mario games that I really don't mind getting it. It's just it getting get-togethers are very hard to come by nowadays. The real Mario Kart to play the game. Which one is the real Mario Kart? It's this one, isn't it? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, so this one you need to buy. Oh, you need to buy the toy for you to be able to play with it, lah. Okay, 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 I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay, all right. So I'll go find time and drop by the game store and pick a copy of this one up then. Yeah. So there's that. Actually, that's not the only thing I have though. I've got a few things with. I've got a few games with me that I've downloaded here or actually installed at the moment. This is just my game library. It's not much, but that's all I've got. Not to say I like Jackbox games. There are some games which I totally just cannot vibe with, but there are some which I actually kind of like. Like I actually remember having fun when I first played it with a few of them and my other friends. Like the Jackbox games, I only have most of them over here, and on Steam. Hold on, maybe let me just change it over to my desktop screen first. So yeah, just one sec. Okay, so on Steam, let's see. I don't have much in my library at the moment. I know. Just yeah, I didn't buy any of the Jackbox games on Steam here. Nothing like that. I just have a few of these old Lego games which I force myself to still play, even though I get dizzy a lot of the time. Plus a few others like these two over here, and a few others from the Pop Game Games series. I know. Like I remember that when I was a teen, I used to play this a lot. This bit here, Zuma's Revenge, Plants vs Zombies, and all that stuff. But yeah, that's really all I have in my Steam library at the moment. Yeah. Wait just a moment. I'm gonna use the loo for a bit. Okay, I'm back. You see, the whole reason why I got the Switch was just so that I could play these two games actually, Sword and Shield. Back then, when they were new, this is the thing that got me hooked. Like I was binge watching the anime for about 3 years before I decided I should just jump into the games and experience it myself. So that's that. So I've been playing all the titles ever since. I know, like just all the Switch titles that I have here. It's just that. Um, yeah, that was great. Yeah, really kind of just it. And then for a time, I was really into shiny hunting. Basically, what it is just that, well, if you get a Pokemon with a different coloring, then that's really good. Just called a shiny. Like there's the regular one. There's the regular one for the species, and there are the alternate the designs for the species. Like I'll just show you what I mean. It's for collectors. This is something that they get crazed about all the time. But aside from that, nothing really that much. Yeah. So, but then shinies aren't always nice per se. Like some people have their own opinions. I know. Like, say for this one, this on Pokemon Go, they have too much of they have too much of my own money. They have too much of my own money right now. Yeah, that's all I can say. Anyway, shinies are like nah. I don't pay to win. Like it's more of like just it's the size of the bag and the more of the size of the boxes. That's really just it. I don't pay anything else for I don't pay for anything else much that affects affects gameplay, like like I just buy items so that it doesn't feel so constricted, like like Pokemon Go has a lot of very scam microtransactions, I know, per se, really. Like the deal that they have for 100 coins, right, is at 1 ringgit 99 cents if I remember correctly. Then jumping up to 450 coins, right, that one's already about 20 ringgit. And I'm like, wait, what? That's already more than five times the amount, So yeah, like how do they even I think of it, what do they even think it's in-game points are really a scam no matter what game. Yeah, true, yeah, true. I got into it late. I didn't play it from the start when it first launched, but I've had some moments in it. It's just I don't play it so often. Anyway, coming back to the shiny thing, like say for instance this one here, this is the regular coloring, and this here is its shiny form. It's just a different color. The abilities and all that are the same. It's just how it looks. So the color itself is a novelty. Just the coloring. It differs from Pokemon to Pokemon, actually. Like the shiny one. Some turn out really nice, whereas for others, say this one here, not so much. Like I do get some people like it, but this is they're not everyone's taste. I know sometimes the colors put people off a lot. Yeah, pretty much. And when it evolves, it turns into this color, which is very off-putting. I know, in my opinion, like not the best not the best coloring scheme in my opinion. Like when I started this generation, this is the starter that I went with. But had I gotten the shiny this way, not really the best, not really the best thing in the world. No. But the worth of a shiny makes you not care as much. Uh, it's more of like cloud, like I'd say. It's like because shinies are very hard to come by, and they have the game has a probability chance of for like how often a shiny will pop up. Like with a shiny charm and a lot of the stuff, right? You can bring the odds down to as low as 1 out of 512 in the base games. Normally it'll be 1 by 4096. So at full odds, right, it's really a one chance in a million. There are those that are straight up ugly though. Like say for instance, let's see. Yeah, this is this one I got a shiny of this one recently. So this is the regular color, and oh wait, I got a female shiny. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so this is the shiny, straight up, just painted yellow. Back in the old games, the Game Freak had a history of like turning with some Pokemon where there's green or this color, which is yeah, not really so. Actually, I think I can find an appeal on this one because the fur itself is really good. It's just golden color. But the probability chances, right? It's like it's just for one, it's for cloud. But if you want the alternate coloring with certain abilities and certain stats, then that's when that's when a lot of these that's when the odds become a lot larger, a lot smaller. I know, like you just. It's a very small chance for you to get this certain Pokemon in this certain way. So people hatch eggs like crazy all over the time. In fact, actually, you know what? Let me just show you what I mean. Because this is something that I used to do a lot in the early on. I was already doing this a bit in this game here for a short bit, and then I found my first shiny in this game from my first egg, so that was a lucky bonus. Plus, it was my birthday Pokemon, so like not my birthday Pokemon. It's like I did this after my birthday, and the game decided to reward me with this much. I think I'll just let the intro play out. Like this is one thing that I still kind of enjoy. Like the later games don't make intros this long anymore, but this is a remake of a DS title, so they bring up all the nostalgia factor over here in this one. You gotta admit, the soundtracks that they give, well, they're straight up bangers, I know, to say the least. And this is the legendary for this half of the game. Usually for the mainline games, they always have it split in between two legendaries. So this is the second one, and I played this first. So all my progress is in here. So for how some people do it, right? Like some people would hunt them in the wild and all that. But for me, back then when I was shiny hunting, this here's what I would do. Usually, what I would do is that I would have I'll have a Pokemon that's like that has a I can't remember the ability. It's flame body or flash fire. I think it was flame body, like I played it in one of the in Sword and Shield that way. I'll have it. I have one of those on top, and then 5 eggs down in here that will continue. That will keep on coming out from the daycare center right here. So usually in that game I will run in loops, but here, because it's very old school. Yeah, because it's very old school. I just run around in circles like this, and so each time that I do this, right, whenever an egg is ready, I take it. In. So yeah, just take one in, keep it in the box, accumulate all of them while I try to hatch the ones in my lineup. So this goes on and on continuously. Usually in this case, right, I will have a Ditto and the Pokemon I want to be bred in there, and yeah, you just keep getting the eggs while you keep pretty much cycle farming for the eggs. Yeah, so just you can keep running like nobody's business in here. I've never really properly done it before in this game, so I don't have an exact strategy for how to do this effectively. But back then, in Sword and Shield, right, it's not really the chibi style. So the bite is an easier way to farm for eggs. You see, so yeah. Anyway, just keep on doing this for as long as possible. And typically, the Pokemon that I send for breeding, right, I would get it to hold items. Like if I want a Pokemon to have a certain ability or certain stats, right? Like say for instance, right, if I wanted the speed to be up, right, and the attack to be down, and I have the parent Pokemon that has that stats, I'll make it hold something and then toss it into the daycare with something else to breed, and then it will just build up from there. There are a few mechanics a bit here and there, and then that's just if you want to get into competitive, but I've never played competitive and I don't plan on getting into it. It's just more of something that I like, why not? Just try it out. By the way, these are just remixed, so the officials are never gonna use this for like official competitive play. For casual play only, so that there's really no incentive for me to get a competitive Pokemon over here just yet. They're having one very soon actually. Like they're having one in London for 5 games in total. Pokken Tournament, Sword and Shield. They recently brought out Unite and Go, and there's one more I can't remember. Look at this! I'm circling around this woman over here. Oh man, this is stupid. So yeah, it will definitely take a while before Yeah, before all this before they start hatching, like, so you have to run a certain number of steps. It doesn't seem close to hatching. Yeah, you need to move. Yeah, you need to move for the egg to hatch. It doesn't seem close to hatching. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Actually, wait, how many eggs do I have in storage right now? I think I'll just get a few more, and if it's not coming out, then yeah, then I'll probably take you to go around Sinnoh, I guess. By the way, this game, like the game I was playing earlier just now, it's supposed to be a spin-off. I know nothing about Pokemon. Maybe Pokemon Go is the max knowledge for me. I just know some random facts because, like, I'm a relatively new player to this franchise, you know. Like, I never played it during my childhood. I've seen people play it, but I've never got myself interested. Yeah, you see the thing is, right, like, there's the, it's always that those who think that there's the Pokemon, but it's not a bunch of them in total. That, like, there's whole decks of it. You know, it's definitely gonna take a while. As soon as I get this egg here. Adios, Osan. Okay. Okay. Alright. No problem. I'll just play a little bit of this, then after that, I'll just show you a clip of how it is if the thing hatches. Okay, let me see if I still remember how this works. Specifically in this title. Yeah. Yep, they've got all this here. Yeah, if you want, you can actually they dig for stuff up, you know. So I'm just gonna go up. Anyway, since we're not gonna be able to see one hatch live, I'll just show you how it looks like if when hatching like this. When I got my shiny from this game, like I have it all recorded here. Yep, that's just the hatching thing. That's it. Like if it's shiny, right? It'll sparkle with stars and all. Yeah. Like this is the one that I played first. You know, this is the first Pokemon game that I ended up playing. But the one that I was playing earlier just now had no egg mechanics, so there was no way I could rely on eggs. You know, all of them had to be caught from the wild. But the downside for catching all of them in the wild is that you can't control the stats that they're in. Look at me just having this thing here. Maybe I'll just show you. I'll show you what I have. Actually, why am I doing this? I might as well just do the real thing inside the like the. Oops. I forgot the controls to this game. I forgot how to play this after not playing it for so long. From one of the classics, why not? So we get to see people play this in real time. Hopefully they're not douchebags. Or then again, I might be the douchebag because I haven't played this in like ages right now. Like, I still know that the matchups here and there, but okay, one of them dropped out. 3 people might be good enough. Usually, usually I wait for a 4-person to come in. Let's see. Right here, yeah. The matchups and all that, it's all fine. Here for this one, right, you have to use rented Pokemon to be able to reach up to the old legendary and then fight it, and then there's a chance for any of them to be shiny. I should really start streaming this from time to time. Get people to play with me. Let's see. I'm gonna get crushed because bug types aren't good with rocks. Okay, we've got 2 in our team that can do all this. I'll just rain dance the whole thing. Please support. Oh, it's got a wrong move. Okay. Right now it seems like they're taking easy KOs, but usually in the outside den just now, it would take a longer time to defeat these ones. In here, they take it easy so that you can defeat the boss a bit better later. 50 versus 9. This is just the first one. We're not aiming for this first one. We're aiming for the very last one at the very end. And here, these ones are instant easy catches if you choose to catch them. And on the way, you can choose to replace your Pokemon if you want them, if you want it. Looks like everyone's gonna forgo this one. Let's see. Jellicent. Is that Jellicent? It's a ghost type, but if it's a water ghost type, then I think it shouldn't be a problem. Ah, yeah, it is. So water ghost types. Let's see. Bug types are not gonna work that well. Okay, I can't do anything anyway. And I sure don't want to give them an advantage. Struggle over. Ah, yeah, the gimmick for this generation was Dynamax, which is they basically you basically just pick one bigger for about 3 turns with high HP and different attacks. It's a poor matchup for nearly all of us, so I think this is gonna take a while. It's gonna get confused later. Okay, that's turn number 2. Right after this, that person has one more turn to use before it changes back to normal size. Yikes. It's gonna knock all of us. Okay, outrage is over. So close. Okay, one more turn, I have to do it. Okay, so I'll be the last one to active right if everyone else doesn't do anything right. The Trick Room reverses the order of the speed. So the ones who are usually the slowest will become the fastest. Nice lah. Okay, number 2. This one might be a good one because the one at the very end is a psychic type, which ghost types do very well with. Plus, I'm an aficionado for ghost types. Dazzling Gleam, Dive, Trick Room, Icy Wind. All of them are nice. Nice ones. Yeah, I'm good without it. Too bad. Because psychics are also weak to bug types. There's a dragon over there. And a ghost over there. Okay, it's been fun having you around. See you around. Thanks for coming. call it quits after this match. I've been streaming for about 3 hours or so, and I should really hit the hay soon. Maybe I'll do this again tomorrow. Let's see how it goes. Okay, that's the third one. Oh, nice. These are good ones. Okay. Okay, here it is, Mewtwo. Okay, you better have a good one. Usually there's a turn limit to how long you can stay in a rig then, but I don't know whether it still applies over here. I can't remember how many turns it's been already, but if it's more than 10 turns, I think we're in for some big trouble. One down. Okay, that's one. 1 on 4. Boom, yes. Okay. Now what kind of Pokeball do I want to toss this into? I'll chuck in another tree ball. Oh wait, if it's shiny then it'll be green. Could I have chucked in a green ball instead? Okay, let's see what we got. None of them are shiny. Okay. It's actually not a bad one. Nah, it's alright. I think I'll just forgo all of them. Another time then. Okay. Okay, that should be good. That should be about good enough for now. Oh yeah, there's that shiny Moltres. keep it away like this here. And is the trigger shit I want to keep away also. You know, this has been fun. Maybe maybe going forward next streams I'll start streaming instead. Yeah, this feels a lot more fun. It kind of gets people engaged, I guess, and more opportunities to to play multiplayer, I guess. Anyway, I'll see how it goes. I also go get myself a Mario Kart game as well. Since there's a hint that I might be able to play some of you guys going forward. And again, I'm also not going to be so sure on how often I'll be able to stream going forward with all this. But I hope to do it every now and then. Like, still, I really have no idea whether I'll be able to get the affiliate status. But for those who really stop by, though, really just want to thank you guys for coming by and giving me a chance to try to entertain you as much as I can, though. But I'm not really that good at it, admittedly. But let me just say, thank you guys for coming, though. Thank you all for taking your time out of your day or your night to spend your time with me. I'll be ending off the stream here soon. But yeah, who knows what will come up in the next few days or so. I'll be out in Singapore during the middle of this month. During that time, there won't be a time there for me to stream, I guess, unless I have my equipment, which I highly doubt so. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. This has been Oscillo, signing out.